We're down to day 16 in the World Cup, and things are getting pretty clear at this stage. We've seen lots of sides qualify, to the knockout stages. Some qualified on the last day, and some are still looking to see if things will go their way. Group I is a pretty much straightforward group because two sides have already qualified, and it's more or less a formality at this point. So, Victor, let's talk about Norway and France. Both of these two sides have already progressed to the knockout stages, and taking that into account, what kind of fixture can we expect between these two?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see what people expect to see. I think Norway can get a win here. Look, I know France have the best squad at the World Cup, but they're also very experienced when it comes to tournament football. The team that finishes second in this group plays against Ivory Coast. That's already established. But the team that tops the group might play Sweden or, if things go very wrong, Belgium. Both would be a tougher game than Ivory Coast. Of course, there's still the Cape Verde option, but still, let's not talk about that yet. I think the French side might want to avoid that uncertainty. I'm not saying they will lose on purpose, but them not trying very hard, plus Haaland having a chip on his shoulder, might mean a win for Norway.
Fair enough. And then speaking about Norway, Max, and Norway proving to be the dark horses of the tournament so far.
Uh, I mean, kinda yeah, because they won two of the games, which at least I wasn't expecting the game against Senegal to be won by them. But they didn't really convince me in the game against Iraq. But maybe they just didn't want to leave all of their energy on the pitch, score as many as they could, and then just rely on winning on against the Senegal, which they did. But for this game, honestly, I mean, I kind of feel like both teams are probably rotating a little bit. And if you look at the squad depth, obviously France is a much better squad depth. Their second squad can even win the World Cup. What we're talking about. So I feel like France is still a favorite here for me, just due to this fact. But I wouldn't be surprised if a draw happens.
Fair enough. And then Senegal and Iraq, both sides will be looking for a first win at the tournament, and also a win that could maybe just see them sneak into the knockout stages as one of the best third place sides. Victor, what is the best scenario for the people's African champions, Senegal?
Yeah, well put, well put. Looks rough for them. I don't think they can win by 4 goals to turn their goal difference into a positive. They will win, but I don't think it will be enough, which is a pity because they have a good team and it would have been nice to see them through to the knockouts.
Fair enough. And then speaking about Iraq, this World Cup is just the second in their entire history. But people can't forgive them about how they performed this time, given the quality of opposition in their group. However, can they get any form of result against Senegal, Max?
I mean, honestly, in this game, obviously not, because Senegal need to win at least by 3, better by 4. And I feel like they're going to be running guns blazing, scoring everything they could, and even on 90th plus 5 minutes, they'll still be running at you if they're not winning like 7-0 at this point. But I also don't expect this margin of goals. So, I mean, if they score, it's already a miracle, but I feel like Senegal is just going to destroy them and hope they can score more than 3 and still progress to the playoffs.
Fair enough. And then we move over to both predictions, Victor.
Yeah, I'm backing that miracle that Max talked about. I think Iraq score a goal because of the whole Senegalese team just attacking like crazy.
Max, yours?
Yeah, I have interesting one. Goal in additional time in Senegal against Iraq game.
Hmm, interesting. And then finally, score predictions, starting with you, Victor. Norway, France.
2-1 to Norway. Maybe not a brace for Haaland, but 2-1 to Norway.
Hmm, Max, yes.
I'd say 2-2.
And then finally, Victor, Senegal, Iraq.
3-1 to Senegal.
Yeah, Max.
I'd say 3-0 to Senegal.
Hmm, okay, fair enough. I mean, Group I is already pretty much decided. All eyes will just be on which side will take outright top spots. And if Senegal can somehow do what they need to do, win by at least 4 goals or more to give themselves a shot at the knockout stages, it will definitely be interesting to see. We've already seen lots of shocks, on the final group stage games. And let's see what Group I brings us at the end of the day.